Hello and welcome to Smash Writing. And today we got to talk about Cocaine Bear, a movie I was super excited to go see. A movie that was number one on not only my list of movies, most anticipated movies going into 2023, but there's Paulie's also. So I was a little hyped up around Smash Writing. I actually watched this Thursday. I took about a day or so to really think it over, really recollect my thoughts, so it wasn't just be me mindlessly ranting about this movie. It really hasn't worked. Even as I'm recording this, I kind of just want to go back out and watch it again. Hey, the little hint for what this grade might be. But let's do it. Let's talk about it, shall we? Alright. The movie kicks off with the plane going down. You have a pilot going nuts. He's sampling some of the product as he's throwing duffel bags of cocaine out of the plane. When it gets time for him to jump out of the plane, no, he whacks his head off the door and plummets to his death. And that's when this really gets going. You have the detective who finds the body and he's starting to investigate a little bit. But you have Sid, the guy who's running this whole cartel thing on the American side of it. He sends David or David, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm bad with names. He sends him and his son or grandson Eric to go collect the drugs. And he's like, they're in Devil's Mountain. That's the known spot to throw them when things go bad. Eric is going through a loss of his own. He's in mourning. He doesn't want to be a part of this life anymore. He's not even really seeing his own son because he's so devastated by the loss of his girlfriend, wife, and Eric kind of gets dragged into this with David. Apologize, really do. I'm really bad, but that's just one aspect. You have another aspect. You have these two kids who are going there, Dee Dee and Henry. They're going to the mountain because they want to paint the waterfall because Dee Dee's mom has canceled the weekend plans to do that. Then you got the mom, Sarah, who's going into the mountain trying to find her kids. You got a park ranger who's flirting with the wildlife expert. You have tourists backpacking. All the while, you have a bear who's found the cocaine already. He's going on his rampage, trying to find more cocaine. That sums up the movie, and that is the cat meowing in the background. So, that's the movie. Let's talk about pros and cons. One big thing I want to point out with this movie is they sold me the idea of cocaine bear, a bear on cocaine. I was there. But this movie gave everyone so much time and gave them all characters, and they made you interested. They made them interesting. So when the bear wasn't on the screen, there was something for us all to be focusing on, and everyone really had a direction. You had the cop who was played by, please tell me I wrote them, Isaiah Willick, and his dog, and you had these two guys, Eddie and David Alden Ehrenreich, who played Eddie. He was really good. He was really entertaining as this character he doesn't want to be there. He really just wants to go back to mourning and drinking away his pain. And then the standout is O'Shea Jackson Jr., who played David. And he's taken so much crap from everyone. He's getting assaulted by these teenagers who are mugging people on the mountain. He's trying to be a friend to Eric, who's just being nasty to him. And he has a turning point for his character of waking up and I thought I turned that off. He has this turning point where he's like turning his life around in a moment with him and the cop. The mom, who's played by Carrie Russell, she has her moments of being this tough mom and the moments when it allows her to be. The kids who are played by Brooklyn Prince, who plays Dee Dee, and Christian Convery, who plays Henry, they were a lot of fun to watch too. It's just so much time was given, so much character development, and that was really needed because you can't have the bear on the screen all the time. And these characters were a lot of fun to watch. The gore and the death scenes were really creative, really fun to watch. Some of them, especially when the ranger gets it. Oh, it was so much fun. I'm trying my best not to spoil anything, by the way. But I guess it's time to talk about what we're here for. That's the bear the bear was great. The bear was so much fun. It's not even just the death scenes and the rampage scenes, but it was like the random moments the bear would have. Like him passing out, falling asleep on the one guy who was trying to play dead. He had a moment of him just chilling out on the porch and waiting for the door to open. Just, they had so much fun making this bear, and the bear was just the great part. Even had a moment where, unironically, you're cheering the bear on. Because you're at the climactic last fight, and something happens, and you have to like really root for the bear. Like, come on, bear, let's go! This movie was just so much fun from start to finish. This phone never goes off except for when I'm recording. This movie was so much fun, start to finish. Elizabeth Banks really delivered here with this movie. I'm going to probably watch it at least 5 more times in theaters. I will buy this movie and watch it a dozen more times till the end of the year. This is getting an S tier rating. And because mainly the only con is, where the hell am I supposed to go from here now? It's February. We can't peak in February. Children of the Corn, I believe, is next week. That should be fun. It'd be better if it had a cocaine bear in it, though. Bye-bye. Have a good day.